So, White Magician Precuri really sucks, or maybe doesn't suck because it always gives me trouble to beat. So I need to beat everyone 5 times. So I was right when I said that. I guess if you beat everyone once, you get Battering Man C, and then when you beat everyone twice, you get Ojama Yellow and Goblin King. And once you beat everyone 5 times, you get Death Frog and Water Dragon. So that's why everyone was missing before. But this time we're actually taking on Ojama Yellow. So using the same deck as last time, just playing out monsters with crazy high attack and then throwing out Magic Garrett. Haven't really had an issue so far. Had that one time with Battery Man C where I was really stupid. Okay, not too bad. This deck is going to be somewhat of a stall deck. I believe it has... oh, this actually might be an issue because it might have Gravity Bind or Level Limit A, I think it is. I think this guy uses Soulflare Dragon, which is gonna be a big issue because I think Ojama Yellow just kind of stalls out and then just burns you to death, which is really lame. That's fine that you destroyed Sekuretsu. Actually, you're not gonna be attacking as far as I know, so it's not really gonna matter too much. Yeah, there it is, Soulflare Dragon. Gonna fuck me up real bad, considering that I only have high-level monsters and also Berserk Gorilla. If he goes in defense mode, he gets destroyed. And Zomba the Dark, he can't do anything. Yeah, I lost. Zomba the Dark can't do anything directly, like attacking directly. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I might actually be completely countered. Let's see. I have 35 cards. They have 32 cards. I might actually have to just, you know, haul ass and not haul ass. Just fucking draw this out. I don't know why I said haul ass. It's the exact opposite of what I want to do, actually. I do have Heavy Storm, so what I can do is I can make a big of a field as possible, and then once I go smack down Heavy Storm, just completely obliterate them in one turn. But that's assuming they don't get any monsters. Alright, so, there it is. Alright. So then I'll summon Magic Garrett then. Throw that out there. Then next turn, I guess I will tribute Dark Elf. What the hell does that even do? Okay, let's check this out. I've seen this card 100 times, but I've never seen it being really useful. You can only activate this card's effect during your opponent's turn. When your opponent activates a spell card, tribute this face-up card to negate the activation of the spell card and destroy it. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, so now I gotta deal with that thing first. Oh my god, I don't even know how I'm gonna do that, actually. I gotta get Bait Doll and hope that it'll tribute himself for that, and then I can go and use Heavy Storm, or I have to get Sekuretsu and put my monster in defense mode and hope he attacks. That's the only other thing I can think of. Oh, I can't use Brain Control because I don't have any space. Oh man, this is the lamest thing ever. Alright, well, today what I actually want to talk about is so today I saw on Twitter this post where it was oh, there's too many monsters on the field. This post where it was basically a tournament. I think it was a tournament, but basically it was just a competition where it was a group of people. You gather a team of people to compete against another team of people, and it's for Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it, or well, maybe not entirely true. But you know what I mean. You get what I mean, right? Oh my god, I need another spell card. Oh, why did I set that? Oh god. Okay, let me put this in defense mode. So at least I can destroy Jiragumo, and then I can go ahead into Brain Control, and then go into fucking Heavy Storm after that. Yeah, I saw this post for that tournament, and it was 5v5 Duel Links, and I thought that was really cool. But it makes me a little sad because I don't really know that many people that play Duel Links. So yeah, it was kind of like the thing, like, oh man, I wish I could do that. But then it did remind me of this one time where I actually kind of, oh no, I don't want to do that. This one time where I kind of did do something similar to that. So I've spoken in the past where I used to organize tournaments in my house with some friends. I think this is the same as the other guy, but it's for trap cards. I don't know if I can actually use it. Let's see if I can use this to steal. I'll even steal this guy. See if he uses the effect. Great. Tributes himself. Nope. Oh no. Okay. Then I'll flip this. See if I can maybe... Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done this one. Because he actually had a monster with really weak attack on the field. That one wasn't really a smart one. Now that I got rid of those guys, I can summon this guy. And I just gotta end my turn now. Oh man, hope next turn he doesn't really do too much. And he's gonna do what? 600 plus 300, so 900 plus 1,000 plus 300. So I can survive till next turn. Maybe. If he doesn't play anything else. As long as he doesn't play any more monsters, I can at the very least wipe the field. Okay, good. Because now what I can do is I can go ahead and go into Heavy Storm, get rid of all this annoying bullshit, and then I can summon, I guess you. Okay, and then just try to go for broke here. So you, I have 3 monsters. Yeah, you're gonna have to do the most damage here. 3,000, and then unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to finish him off this turn. Tails, not like it fucking matters if I cut my life points in half because I don't really have any life points at this point. No, don't want to check anything. Maybe I gotta, no, I couldn't wait a turn because the gravity collapse. And use this to attack that. Oh, and now he's gonna get gravity bind back on top of his deck. Cool. And I can attack him directly. Guess I should have waited for another Maju Garrett or something. And that's all I got. Next turn, unless I manage to get, no, actually, Beidou won't do a damn thing. Great, level limit. Area B, not A. So yeah, no, that's it. That's the end of the duel. I done goofed. So in any case, as I was saying, I did actually organize a sort of, I call it a 5D style tournament because in 5Ds there was a tournament where it was a team tournament. So you had 3 duelists teaming up against another team of 3 duelists, and I always thought that concept was really cool. They did it really cool because they had, you know, the motorcycles, and then they would duel the one guy from each team. Each duelist from each team would duel the other guy, you know, and then once one loses, the other guy immediately comes in. That was a really cool concept. Obviously, it works a little bit better in that world because, you know, they can kind of just swap in motorcycles and go in, whereas like when I did it, it was kind of like we were playing on a table and as I get up, next guy comes in. But it was really fun. But I only really got to do it once, which is really lame. But I did manage to, you know, actually do it, and it was a lot of fun. And we, it was only 2 teams of 3. So you would start off the duel. Each player or each team would select their first duelist, and they would duel. And I don't think I was gonna do something with the life points, but I thought that was kind of dumb. Like I had thought about it, multiple different variations of doing this. Like I originally thought maybe I can have like, you know, since there's 3 of them, 4,000 life points times 3. Make it so that it's excuse me, 12,000 life points, and then as soon as you reach the 4,000 mark, the next question comes in, but you can actually end up doing way more damage if you're that good, and maybe you wipe out 2 people in a row. But I thought that was a little too complicated. So it's just each duelist would come in, 4,000 life points. Once someone gets wiped out, the next person from their team would immediately come in, duel doesn't, you know, restart. Board stays the same, except, you know, the loser wipes their field, which was supposed to be the plan. But I wanted to make it sort of also similar to how they do it in 5Ds, where, you know, anything you left on the field can stay there. So you had any monsters, you can leave them there. You set anything, you can leave it at your teammate can use your graveyard. So there was a lot more synergy, or not so much more synergy, but it allowed for a lot more synergy. You know, it allowed it so that you can strategize a lot better. So you can like be like, oh no, I'm losing, but I can still kind of, you know, leave this card, you know, this mirror force that I won't activate because I'll still lose, but then the next guy can still have a chance, you know, something like that. So that was really cool, but I really only got to do it once, and I really wish that I could do it again. In general, I always like doing those kinds of team things. I like the idea of single team sports, if that makes sense. So team sports, there's, you know, soccer and basketball, and football, and baseball, where everyone's playing together at the same time, the entire team versus another team, right? But then there's other ways that you can do team sports. So you can have, you know, you can have a team and you compete with each other 1v1. So it's, you know, it's a team sport, but also at the same time it's like a single sport. Because like I don't have anything against team sports per se. I just don't like playing them as much. One, because they're kind of too hard to actually get all those kinds of people to actually play. Two, I don't know, I just kind of suck sometimes at working as a team. Or I just feel like it's easier for me, for example, tennis, to play in a team as like as how they do it in, you know, schools and Davis Cup, where it's like you have your team and then you have your singles, your first single, your second singles, and you have your doubles or your first doubles, you know, and they face off the other teams equal comparison, you know, their first singles and whatnot. I feel like that works out a lot better for me, at the very least. You know, you're still working as a team, but at the same time, you don't have to. It's not the whole clusterfuck where it's like 20 people on the field at the same time. So it's a nice balance of both. But the only problem with that is that for some things, it's a little unbalanced. So, for example, for the Yugioh one, that's the perfect example of synergy, or not. I keep wanting to use that word. Not synergy, but the perfect balance between, you know, one-on-one confrontation and, you know, 3-on-3 confrontation. Because you are doing one-on-one, but the other people are still a huge factor. Because, you know, you can set a bunch of stuff on the field that the next person can use. You can set up boards for the next team to use. You can set up your team so that, you know, the next person can really come in and do some damage immediately. You know, stuff like that. So that's really interesting. I don't know why I did this. I thought I had great Majugere, but I only have Majugere, so I can't actually do much. But I guess whatever, I might as well go for broke now. Just to have him activate level limit B or something like that afterwards. But yeah, so I really enjoy that aspect when it comes for like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. It's cool. But the only issue is that, you know, it's not really that easy for me to do anymore. And I've been wanting to actually start setting up tournaments in Duel Links, because, you know, everyone's online, so it's a lot easier. I don't have to worry about actually physically getting people in the room. We can just compete online, and, you know, I can like have dual rooms. I can watch to make sure no one cheats, and I know the actual scores, and, you know, everything's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But I just don't really know that many people that actually play Duel Links. Like, I'm not saying like Duel Links is like, you know, the least popular game in the world and no one plays it, only me. It's just I don't really talk to too many people that actually play Duel Links, or that I know them well enough that I can consider being like, hey, do you want to do this thing? I'm trying to, you know, just go out there and see if I can meet some more people. But the main issue that I'm trying to get to is that there's this thing that they did a Smash Direct a couple days ago, a couple months ago, no, a couple weeks ago by the time this comes out. But it was showing that they were going to have this new team battle system where basically you can pick 3 characters, 5 characters, and then go head to head with the other team's 3 to 5 characters. And you know, Sakurai said it himself, you can do this by setting up, you know, a team of people, or you just do this yourself using as many characters as you want against another person that's using as many characters as you want. But yeah, the main interest of me is that you can do it as a team, so you can have, you know, your 3v3, you can have 3 people that are really good at Smash, have them compete against, you know, 3 other people that are really good at Smash, and then go head to head, and I think that's a really cool concept. The only problem with it, you know what, it's Smash, so it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you're going to have that possibility for, you know, teamwork, aside from actual doubles. The only things are like, for example, if they mix and match mode. So for example, there's a different mode where like you can I think if it gets destroyed, my monster gets destroyed also. I'm not entirely sure. Let me just see. I was gonna activate, or are you gonna? Okay, I thought you were gonna let me destroy it. That's fine. Yeah. So there's this other mode where you can like pick characters, and then on the next round, the characters that were picked, you can't use them again, which is really cool. It's kind of like what they did in Elimination and Overwatch. Yeah, that's fine and dandy. But if you can mix that in with the team mode, that'd be cool, because then you know, then you can like pick characters that you know the other team is gonna use and stop them and whatnot. But other than that, there's not really a lot of teamwork going into that, unless you can like maybe also change the what's it called, the rules. So like, for example, one of the matches is a doubles match, or it's a 4v4, or 4v4, there's only 5v5, but you get what I mean, right? That would be pretty cool, but I don't really know what are the odds. Or come on with this stupid fucking cat. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what are the sort of ways you can really do like teamwork in that sort of circumstance. The only real thing that you can do is like, I don't know, specifically set up the order in such a way so that it combats whatever order the other team has. But that's really it. Like, I'm thinking like teamwork in like strategizing like how people can do certain things, right? Whereas in like in the Yu-Gi-Oh! One, like I said, you can set stuff, you can coordinate your decks and stuff. Whereas in here, it's kind of like all of the matches are independent of each other, so the only real thing that matters is the results. So in that case, it doesn't really matter how well you work as a team. All that matters is that you're all individually good at Smash, which kind of sucks. I'm sure it'll still be a fun concept to maybe try and explore, but I don't know how much of it is actually really going to be, you know, worthwhile. But again, we'll see. And I'm just gonna end this episode here, because this deck is completely countered by this shit, and there's nothing I can do about it. I need to put in like 5 heavy storms just to compete with this garbage. So stay fresh.